Hey, it's Antoine Smalls with Financial Blueprint. Let's talk this morning about artificial intelligence. I appreciate y'all continuing to tap in with me on this channel, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. And let's continue to have these conversations. So, I'm in the gym this morning, having a good workout, working on my physical health. And I'm watching this video about, Microsoft's new quantum chip. And I'm watching Satya, the CEO, speak on, a lot of different things, AI, quantum, and then the Microsoft as a whole moving forward. And, the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm doing different workouts. While I'm sitting there, I'm trying to pick and, take little things from the conversation to help me when it comes to my investing journey in the stock market, investing in these great businesses moving forward over the next decade. And, a couple of things came to my mind that I wanted to discuss. The first thing was, if you're not using day to day, week to week, month to month, if you're not using artificial intelligence to impact your life in a positive way, you're missing out on the opportunities and the tools that we have currently right now. Last week I sat in front of my computer and I got ChatGPT 4, and I'm doing a bunch of research on investing in the stock market. I'm asking, I'm prompting the AI to, give me a analytical, research-based understanding on what State Street, Vanguard, as well as BlackRock, the big billionaire players, trillionaire asset managers, how do they invest throughout the year? When do they buy stocks? What months is more a percentage for them to purchase, large scale stocks, shares, as well as options, throughout the fiscal year, going back 10, 20 years, because I want to be able to understand the strategic ways that these hyperscaler, asset managers, how they think and when they invest, and the timelines on how that, and what that looks like, because then that impacts, how I can then move forward when it comes to investing in a market for me and my household and my family and my children. And it gave me a great understanding through research over the last, 20, 25 years of when they invest in the market, and percentage per month, was more likely for them to invest. And of course, I then went more in detail with the day-to-day. Hey, what is the more volatile days throughout the week, Monday through Friday, investing in the market. And it gave me an understanding on what is the more volatile days within the week timeline, when it comes to investing in the market. So my point here is you can utilize artificial intelligence in so many different ways. I mean, we need to be more intentional with how we can become more efficient and more effective moving forward, and utilizing the tools that we have at our disposal that can impact our lives in a positive way. If it's personally, if it's professionally, if it's for nutrition, healthcare, it's so many ways that we can utilize artificial intelligence to assist us when it comes to our financial blueprint journey, and as well as professionally, emails, doing research within projects, within companies, private, public, government. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, all in all, we need to be utilizing these tools that we have at our disposal to impact our lives in a positive way. And, I encourage you guys to continue to think bigger and listen to some of these conversations, because we might not necessarily understand everything that Satya is talking about, or understand where, scientists, are the words and the terminologies and the terms that they talk about. I might not necessarily understand all of this stuff, because, I'm not in that space from a knowledge-based standpoint when it comes to every detail. But I can take a few things, one or two or three things to think like, okay, hold on. So if Microsoft's coming out with a quantum chip to build a quantum computer ultimately over the next, 3 to 5 years or so, what within that space is going to benefit when it comes to a publicly traded company moving forward? What type of, what's the infrastructure when it comes to that? Who benefits from it from a utility and energy standpoint, right? What is the who's ultimately supplying Microsoft with these things that's ultimately going to benefit them from a financial and monetary standpoint in the future, right? It's not just Microsoft, but Google's trying to do something similar when it comes to the quantum side of things. So how we taking information, who we are listening to, right? Who's influencing us in this space as we continue in our financial blueprint journey. The soil or the people that we have surrounding us, are we utilizing the tools in an advanced and more effective and efficient ability to be able to scale our lives moving forward? If we want to buy real estate, are we utilizing AI to assist us in trying to figure out what's the best areas to invest? You know what I'm saying? What is the best, doing research, the areas that's going to benefit the most over the next 10 years when it comes to real estate? What type of homes benefit the most? If it's townhouse, single family homes, if it's multifamily properties, like how are we utilizing what I would call my executive assistant, which is AI, to help understand and put a plan in place to ultimately benefit me and my family in the future? And that's my encouragement this morning. My encouragement this morning is that if you have not already started, dab into it, right? Get a basic understanding and grow that on a daily basis. Start consistently on a weekly basis. Hey, put it on my calendar. I'm gonna tap in with AI, and I got this question, this question, this question, this question. This is what I like. This is what I want to do moving forward. What is the steps? How can I outline, the goal setting and how I can move forward using AI prompted, the way that you need to, so they can provide you with some great information moving forward, And then last but not least, your children. If you are a parent right now and we are not introducing these things to our kids, we're doing them a disservice. They are going to grow up in a time, we grew up in a time, right, where the internet came about, the computer came about, which then mean the smartphone came about, and then the social media age and internet age took off, right? Our children is going to grow up in a time where artificial intelligence is what the computer established used to be for us, as well as the internet, and then quantum is going to then become the amazing thing as they continue to get older. So are we putting them in the right position to be successful long term by having a level of understanding of what artificial intelligence is, introduce it to them, have them be able to play around in it, see how it works, and then allow their imagination to take hold and allow them to move forward in an amazing way. So, I encourage you guys, man, if it's not just personally, if it's just professionally, if it's from an investment standpoint, if it's from a business standpoint, from children, introducing them to this thing, allow, this executive assistant the tools that we have to our disposal to impact your life in a positive way, right? So, again, be better today than you were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than you are today. How we choose to go about utilizing things that we have access to, the better things, the bigger things, the things that we might not necessarily have the capacity for, but we can learn and we can grow, and then we can allow it to help our lives in a positive way to impact our financial blueprint journey, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, tap into the channel, hit up my videos, watch them all, leave me a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as we continue to move forward in this journey. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Have a good day. Peace.